Welcome to Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports, where we strip away the fluff and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Keisha on mute.
Sorry. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports. Thank y'all for being in the building. Hit the like button as you come in the door. We're going to be talking some topics today. We're going to talk about Dallas Wings facility drama. We're going to also talk about Angel Reese's ratings for her first game back. And we're going to talk about Chicago Sky, who they give these Supermax deals to after they get the CBA together. But y'all come in the building and hit the like button. I'm rocking with my boy Duvall. Duvall, how you doing? How was your day?
I'm doing all right, and I'll be on my best behavior.
You sure? You know.
I can't make promises, but I'll do my best.
You know, I'm good at making you come out. Look, how about this, Chad? I'm going to try not to make Duvall go off to the left. So maybe it was all my fault. I'll put it to you like that. Hey, y'all, let me say hi to some of my early people in the chat. What's up, Anthony Green, Donna C. I see you, 80P. Thank y'all for the ones that was rocking with me when we was calling LSU versus Tennessee. What's up, Chocolate Girl? How y'all feeling? Faithfully yours. I see y'all up in the building. Van, I see you, Van. June Brown, she wins. Ready Milky Way. Thank y'all for coming on in on the chat. We're a little later on tonight because I had to call my game with my Lady Tigers. Y'all saw me mini crash out the ball. I had my pillow. I was screaming into the pillow. It was okay.
Did they win?
They got the win. They got the win.
Okay.
Po Tennessee is reeling, but yeah, my Tigers got the win on senior night. It was gonna be Flage last time in the PMAC in the regular season. So it's been an error. So we had to, I had to be there for senior night, but neither here nor there. We gonna get this show going because I know we already starting a little late in the ball. He like an old 60-year-old man. After a certain time, he turned into a pumpkin and fall asleep right there on, right there on you. So we gonna get this thing cracking. First thing I'm gonna talk about Duvall. We gonna talk about the easiest thing. My girl Angel Reese was back.
We back.
So that means you was back, right?
Yes.
So did you tell all your friends to come back?
I told them as I could.
You sure you told them? Because hold on, let me bring this over here. And let me bring this up on the screen so people can see what I'm talking about. They over there harassing my po goat about these ratings. And I said, I'm so sick of talking about ratings, Duvall. But we all thought it was going to be a boost for Unrivaled to get her back. But the numbers say, hold on, can y'all see that? Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Angel Reese Unrivaled debut versus the High brought in 130,000 viewers. The league recent games are averaging from 103,000 to 175,000. Do you think these are solid, good, or great numbers? The game that was right before it, Duvall, I want to say that was, I think it was Breeze versus maybe the Phantom. I can't remember. They did 110, and Angel Reese's game did 130. So tell me your thoughts.
I would say this. It's good because at the end of the day, you can't just judge Angel Return by the ratings.
Mm-hmm.
You have to judge it by the Twitter interaction and everything else too.
Mm-hmm.
There was a buzz that wasn't there before she came back. And plus, you got to understand, some of those ratings don't get counted when it comes from HBO as well. So we'll know who watched that game previously. And this is why it's also good because at one point those ratings were 20 and 30,000. I don't care what type of business you have. You can't not run a sustainable and successful business with 20 and 30,000 people at any point. So they needed that boost. They needed her presence. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be a 500, 600,000 on the Friday night. It's just not going to happen. But her buzz and her return did have people anticipating her playing basketball again, which is the most important thing. And so I'm not disappointed in the ratings. Like I say, it was higher than what it was before she came back. So now the ratings are very respectable. But at the same time, like I say again, she cannot be judged just on ratings because you also have to judge her on Twitter interaction and the interaction on social media as well. That's all is judged on her presence as the the face and marquee of Unrivaled at this time. Because like I said, when Paige was the face of the marquee on Rival, she would have 20, 30,000 views. That's not good. And so we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? There's no judgment here. I'm glad she's back. And we're going to continue to be great.
Yeah, I think what's going on here is I think which I said at the beginning of Unrivaled, whether it was Paige or anybody else, because the game I gotta hit the game right before hers was between the Phantom and the Laces, not the Phantom and the Breeze. So that was between Aaliyah Boss's team and AT and Jackie Young. And so I think what's going on here is it's so hard with the ratings for the Unrivaled League to figure out the true numbers, because I've told y'all this from the beginning. A lot of people watch this on HBO Max. HBO Max is not counted in the ratings. The only ratings that's counted is the True TV, which Duvall said used to be Court TV.
Yeah.
And what's the other thing? Is it? I don't
TNT.
think TNT. So a lot of the games are not on TNT, or are they on True TV? Because it's about 15. I put it like this: 15 million places the game is being done, and then some people are not watching it live. Some people on HBO Max, you could just go back and watch it. And that's the new era, that people go and see the highlights and then they go back and watch the game. Because we in the highlight area, Duvall. We're not in the era where at 8:00 I'm gonna sit down and watch a game. We're not in that era.
Yeah.
So like you said, I don't think the ratings are gonna be what the ratings are gonna be. I just don't. I just think the whole system needs to be overhauled to where they can somehow count all the people from streaming. Now, we've been streaming for a long time. They should be able to figure out who logged in and watched. I don't get why you can't figure that out from HBO Max. I don't get it. But a lot of people is watching it on HBO, because I know a lot of people didn't even know True TV. I don't know nothing about that.
Court TV.
Yeah.
I got to add something else too when you get a moment.
Go ahead.
Then what you also got to understand. So when people compare her ratings to, let's just say, Caitlin Clark, because that's the only comparison that she can have between her and, you know what I'm saying, and Caitlin, because they're in a league of their own compared to everybody else. What people got to factor in is this. When it comes to Caitlin Clark, America is 62% Caucasian. In addition, cable is like 73 million households, which is a far cry from I want to say 13 million households in 2010. And so, who can afford cable? Most likely Caucasian people. Why? Because they got either two house incomes or they got a job that's good enough to support the things that they need when it comes to household accessories. We a lot of times don't have that because at the end of the day, as African Americans, we have to pick and choose what we need based on the lack of finances that we have. And so, of course, her ratings gonna always be higher because she always got an inherently advantage over somebody like the Angel Reese because most black people don't have cable. Based on they have to pick and make choices what you think is best for them. Ain't nobody in the African American households gonna choose cable over their phone bill. Nobody in the African American households gonna choose cable over their car note. Nobody in the African American households going to choose cable over, you know what I'm saying, their insurance. They don't have those type of options because we don't have those type of income financially. But Caucasian household, they do have those things. And they do have the opportunity to choose both. They don't have to choose either or. And so when people say, well, Caitlin Clark always bring better ratings and stuff like that, she always have an inherently advantage based on what her skin color is and who connects with her when it comes to the rooting interest. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of black people, unfortunately, don't have cable. And they don't want cable. They'll rather, okay, I just get Netflix and watch TV from that. Or I get...
I'm just going to stream. I'm a streamer.
Or I get Hulu and watch it from that. Because a lot of black people cable, let's be honest with you, is YouTube now. That's where we, you know what I'm saying, consume our content from. That's where a lot of us consume our content from, where we don't use cable like that. But, you know, say Caucasian America, they still got cable. And they still have the opportunity to watch their favorite player play on any channel based on the fact that they have the opportunity and the affordability to have those things at their disposal. Now, me personally, I still have cable. But I'm probably one of the very few people that still have traditional cable because everybody else, especially in my community, going to other streams of consumer service when it comes to their watching pleasure.
Yeah, me personally, I don't watch cable anymore. I mean, I don't pay for cable anymore. I stream. So if you're not, and I know a lot of us, a lot of people stream, whether no matter what color you are, because some people just cut the cable cord and they never went back. I cut it and I never went back. So if you're not counting none of those apps, you know what I mean? It's all at this point it's getting kind of asinine because you know why I say that? Because Netflix knows how many times something is being viewed. So why HBO Max can't tell you how many times that show is being viewed?
I don't know. It's 2026. You'll think AI, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
is everybody's disposal.
Because Netflix, when you turn on Netflix, well, I don't know if y'all know because we're Netflix people in this house. The first thing it shows you is the top 10. You turn on Prime and tell you the top 10 that's being streamed that day or that week. They count it. So I don't know why it was so hard about. And the good thing about HBO Max, if you're not home, you can just go. You don't have to worry about setting your what you call it, DVR or whatever they call it. It's already saved for you there right on HBO Max. But I do want to say this. Angel's impact is different from Caitlin, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because the social media and all that stuff is a different animal. We are still struggling to quantify all these different ways to make impressions on people, if that makes sense. Because like you say, it was trending. The game was trending.
Yep.
Online, even with the controversy, I think at the end of the game was trending. So, but young people are fickle creatures. I got a lot of them in my household, as you know, Duval, and none of them watch a show the time it comes on. None of them. They might be up at 2 a.m. watching it all. They don't see the purpose of rushing to go watch at 6:45 when I can watch Angel when I get my leisure. I watch it myself at 2 o'clock in the morning when I get off of work. You know? So that's what I think it is. Oh, somebody said it's not required, Keisha, for HBO Max. I know because HBO Max be tripping, but I do know on Netflix, you know this on Netflix, like on Prime, they tell you what's the number one. So that means somebody is counting somewhere.
Yes.
You know, so.
See, what I'm trying to say is when it comes to consumer cable television, it's about affordability. Even if you just get basic cable, just the basic channels, nothing else, just naked basic channels, that's $250 a month. Just for cable. That's a lot. People would rather watch Netflix for $20 a month.
Yeah, I stream.
And like, you know what I'm saying, Hulu, I think it's like 13 or something like that.
I actually have Hulu Live, but it's still cheaper than what you talking about. You can get Hulu Live for like what, 59, somewhere around up in there, and my Hulu is like $80 only because I have ESPN and Disney Plus included.
Cause even like YouTube cable, which was originally $64 a month, but I think they now 80, like 83 YouTube or something like that,
or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and even that is still a far cry from That's still a far cry from a traditional cable box, which is like I said, $250 a month, and that's just basic cable. That's not including all the other, like, you know what I'm saying, stuff you have to add, like, you know what I'm saying, Showtime and HBO Max, and like I said, all the movie channels, which are gonna kick it up well north of $300.
Yeah, I don't. And here's the thing, and you right, Chocolate Girl. Hulu Live is different than Hulu. The Hulu, just the regular app where you don't get nothing live, that's probably between 13 and 20. I don't know, y'all, because I've had live for a long time. But Hulu Live is about $60 to $65 where you can get live TV. And then you can add on from there. But like I will say this, my mom still has regular cable because she's just old school.
Yeah.
And she pay more than I pay because I stream, because I'm not worrying about, how can I put it like Duvall is saying? When I want to watch a show on Stars, I watch that show for that moment, and then I stop paying for it.
Yeah.
Because you can get the Stars app.
I will say this.
I cut the cord.
I got it. I'll say this. I know people in the chat were frustrated, upset that I said $13 a month. I don't know how much Hulu is. I don't have Hulu. You know what I'm saying? I have all the other movie stuff.
They have the regular Hulu. You know, that's not live. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know.
That's like Netflix, just Hulu.
Okay, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So,
because you're a cable guy. I got you.
I know my cable bill is $243 a month.
Oh Lord!
And I got basic cable, and so
you better come up off that.
I probably need to. I just, you know what I'm saying, when you have such an old school mentality for so long, you had cable for so long, it's hard for you to break it. Yeah, like I said, I pay that a month, and I rarely watch cable. I watch YouTube more than anything, and so it's just like I said again. My apologies if that was the wrong figure. I just threw a number out there, but I thought Hulu was like 13, and then like I know for a fact Netflix is like going like $19 to $23 a month, because I know they did an article on it because they're trying to go up again. So I know that for a fact. Yeah. But my point is this: those type of apps have affordability for African Americans to use at their disposal, instead of paying for traditional cable, which is, like I said, $243 a month in my case, for, you know, say traditional, just regular cable channels. Yeah. And so if that's the case, if we don't, you know what I'm saying, have the same, if we don't operate from the same place, it's hard to, you know, say judge those two women based on their star power and impact, when we know that there's an inherent advantage for somebody like Caitlyn that Angel just do not have, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to traditional watch television. Yeah, but Angel is always trending. She always go number one when it comes to her situation with the Victoria's Secret when it comes to that. Like I said, when she first came back Sunday night, she was trending number one. When she announced she'll come back, she'll trend number one. So she got engagement because let's be honest, she's controversial. Like I said the other night, when she made that defensive stop against Jackie Young, us Angel fans, said hit our chest, telling the world we knew she was great. But then when she was short hopping the layups in the first half, you got the Caitlin Clark fans, the MAGA, saying, hey, this is why she's no good and she shouldn't be in the Caitlin Clark conversation. So her name brings controversy from both sides, which is good for business, not only for the W, not only for Unrivaled, but most importantly for her brand. So at the end of the day, she is a cultural phenomenon, and I'm glad to be a fan of hers, and I want to follow her journey and hope for her success, regardless of how the other side feel about us Angel fans.
Yeah, and it's a difference. Everybody, every superstar has their own demographics. Is what I call it. So yeah, man. I think to be honest with you, these are probably more of the true numbers for Unrivaled. I think last year, and this is just my take. I think last year, when something's new, it got a lot of buzz. A lot of people watched just to see if it can hold on, hold their attention. And now they probably just coming back down to reality where they're gonna build year over year over year. You know what I'm saying? Where true people like 3-on-3, if that makes sense. So, but I will say this: they needed it. They needed the buzz. It was,
Yeah,
you know,
it did.
yeah. They
And let me
needed the buzz.
make this clear. What I'm saying about the African American community, I'm not trying to say we're broke, but we're gonna make choices. The economy is high right now. If you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. But we're not going to have the same type of income as our counterpart. That's just reality. So we're going to make choices that we think is best for us to, maintain our lifestyle, whatever our lifestyle is, month to month. And cable is not that. And also, when it comes to cable, it depends on your cable company. Like I said, some cable companies, like Infinity is very very high. But then some cable companies might be cheaper. Like I said, all cable companies don't have the same cable prices. But at the end of the day, again, when it comes to the ratings, Angel rating count going to be different for others based on her demographic, who she based on, is not going to have the same type of cable numbers that her counterparts will have. And that's just a fact. We choose what we use our money on, and a lot of us is not choosing it on cable. We choose it on other things. We think other things are a priority. And that's okay. That's not slander.
That is just like us. I'm gonna tell you. Look, for me, when the cable bill got to $200, I started clipping the card. But I'm gonna tell you, sometimes our mentality is just different because I am the type of person that goes to the movie theater, sit down, get the popcorn, get the food, get the drinks. We're gonna watch the movie. Other people in my family are not like that.
Speaking of that,
They gonna get it on some kind of website and not pay nothing.
speaking of that, I'm glad you mentioned that. Because that ties to what we're talking about now.
So
when it
it's
comes
just
to
some of our mentality is that I used to tell my kids, go to the movie theaters because those actors, whether they black or white, they can't quantify if the movie is good or not if you don't buy a ticket because they can't they can't quantify you getting what they used to call it my ex had this website he'd go to and watch all the movies. He'd never go to a movie theater.
let me get in here.
Go ahead.
Because speaking of what you're saying, this is my exact point when it comes to the African American community and the Caucasian community. Back in the day, we used to watch the movies as a family. We all used to go to the theater. It used to be what, $4.75 at the time. It was affordable. The popcorn used to be like $2-3. It was affordable. Yeah, and the drinks used to be like $2. It was affordable. Now, you go to the movie theater, it's $15. So if you talk about 4 people, that's $60. You talk popcorn, $10. You talk about if they got wings and stuff now and all other stuff, that's like $10, $10 to $15. Pizza's like $15. And you know what I'm saying? You pay for all that, you're gonna end up paying $100 for one movie for a family of 4. People opted out of that. They're like, nah, we good. Nah, we'll just wait till it come on HBO or whatnot.
Man, when I was coming up, shit, it was cheaper than $4.75.
Yeah.
Cooking.
They had the dollar movie back in the day. Remember that?
Dollar movies. We used to go up there and sit up there all day, dollar to dollar to dollar.
And the dollar movies, you just was at when it's your favorite movie, you had to wait like 2 months for it to go from the $4.75 when it came out on the regular theaters to the dollar movies. Used to be like, you know what I'm saying, 2 months later, you paid your dollar, you go up there, you paid your popcorn, drinks, and everything else. You had a good time. People did the dollar movies. I mean, not dollar movies, but drive-in. Drive-in used to be a thing. That used to be like $4. And everybody, family in the car, and you used to buy your stuff and look at the movie in the car. It just, it's not like the movie theater is not affordable anymore. And that's why the movie industry is dying now. That's why even a lot of good movies now is just going straight to like Netflix, and Netflix just paying for the rights outright instead of letting it go to theaters. Because people not going to movies anymore because it's unaffordable. But Caucasian Americans could still go to the movie theaters like that, even if it's $15. Because their income is 2 household income a lot of times, and that's how they can afford their lifestyle. We choose to use our money for other things that's more important.
I get where you're coming from. Like I say, I think for us, it's not that because it's not that saying we broke or nothing like that.
No.
It's just that our mentality is different. Like you tell some of my people.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my people now. We ain't gonna sit up here and lie.
Yeah.
You tell some of my people we going to the movies and it's $12, they look at you stupid.
Nah, they good on that.
There's like when it comes, Keisha, when it comes, I'll be like, bump y'all. I want to see it in the movie theater because I still like the movie theater experience.
Yeah.
Me and my son do. The other half of the family, they can see it on whatever they want to see it on. I don't want to see it on no little screen. I don't want to see it buffering. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see people walking in front of the movie.
Because like right now, a movie theater, I ain't been to one in like maybe 4 years now.
Check the front door.
Yeah, 4 years. The last one I went to it was this. You know how you remember that game Clue? They had a movie version of that. And where you had to find out who was what and like the detective and all that. I forgot the movie name. But that's the last time I went to a movie theater. That was like 4 years ago.
Let me tell you. So you know how me and my son are the opposite, right? We were just talking about this the other day of the doomsday clock going down on YouTube. Waiting. We're going to be there when the movie drop because we are Marvel fans. But everybody ain't like me.
Yeah. And that's just
I
reality.
would go pay the $20 to see it there. I want to get in the good seats. I want to get my food. I treat it like an outing. But some people be like, nah, I'm not spending $60, $70 to go to no movies for 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because me and my son sit there with our drinks and our food and everything. We be chilling.
It's an experience because they got the surround sound now. They got the laser board chairs, stuff that they didn't have back in the day. But
get
you know what I'm saying?
Drink. Get some liquor,
all that. So bottom line is this: Angel Raisins is good. Her buzz is back. No, her fan base ain't just African Americans, but that's the majority that she caters to. Let's be honest. Everybody got other fans for other races.
Of course,
the majority of her fans is African American women and African Americans. Period. That's okay. Just like majority of Jasmine Crockett supporters are African Americans. That don't make them, any less valuable than anybody else. There's the majority of their base, and that majority of their base is not gonna spend cable like that. When they can find other means to watch her or support her. That's all. That's okay. We good.
No, no, we'll be, you know, we'll be all right. But yeah, I think they'll be fine. We already know Angel, that girl. So I was just, some of these other content creators, they've been going nonstop talking about these Raiders thing. I hate that it even came to this. Before Caitlyn and Angel, we didn't care nothing about no ratings.
Never matter.
Baseball ratings been back. Never mind.
But that's the reason why the ratings. That's why they play the ratings game, because that's the only thing they can count for when it comes to Caitlyn's success. She's not successful in nothing else. She don't got a championship at any level. She always came up short. And like I said again, she don't engage with her fan base like that. She don't have social media presence like that. The only way they can engage, there's what you call seniority, superiority. Those Caucasian MAGA Americans. When it comes to African Americans, it's the TV numbers. They want to say, hey, our TV numbers is the highest, so that means we the one that determine how the WNBA should be ran. It's an entitlement issue. So F them, F their mamas, F their daddies, F their grandmamas, F their generations. That's all they care about, because that's the only thing they can hold on to. They can't hold on to on-court success. They can only hold on to TV ratings when it comes to what they feel like is their birthright of determining how the WNBA should be conducted when it comes to moving forward. That's the only thing they can hold on to. Nobody else can't. They can't hold on to anything else when it comes to Caitlyn Clark's success, because she don't have none.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: nobody cares. Nobody never cared before.
Yeah, never.
Baseball in the regular season, nobody's watching that shit. I love baseball, but a lot of people are not watching it. Same thing with hockey. People don't watch hockey until they get to the playoffs.
Yes.
Let's keep it a buck. They
Yes.
don't. They don't watch it like that. But if you go to a game, they might be packed out up in there.
Yes.
Because the experience live is probably better than on TV. Every
Yes.
sport got its own different thing. So yeah, like
The NFL is the only thing they got both.
NFL got both the in person experience and TV experience.
Yes.
That's why they are king.
Yes.
But even basketball struggle. I'm talking about men's basketball.
Struggle TV revenue.
They struggle during the regular season unless it's big games.
Yes.
With
TV
teams
rating.
that have some kind of, following. Other than that, you could ask a person on the street, what did the Minnesota Timberwolves win their 56th game? Nobody know.
No. It was at a point where, especially in NBA, that the TNT show was doing better than the games itself.
Yes, people was tuning in just to hear them talk.
The TV show of TNT inside the NBA was doing better ratings than the games itself. That's all you need to know about the NBA at that time. And at this time, right now. It's just like...
That goes to show you to what you had sent me a couple of days ago, Duval. We still got to do something on it. Where they going to do sports Sundays for the women and knock out hockey. Is it hockey? Yeah. They going to knock out hockey. Because...
Women rate better. I remember the numbers exactly. Hockey number average 440,000 views. The WNBA averaged 994,000 views. Basically, WNBA averaged 1 million views. Of hockey don't even average 500,000. So they knocked out hockey in that slot where baseball used to be. Now they put the WNBA in that slot on Sunday nights. So the game is growing. Everybody contributing to it. Just everybody not contributing to it the same way that people determine what rating success is at this time.
Yeah, I agree. But these new stars, I would say this, and then we're gonna move on. These new these new stars impact beyond the ratings.
Yes.
Everything used to be on TV. It's not anymore.
No. People don't even watch TV like that anymore. Like I said, people watch YouTube more than cable TV at this time. I promise you that.
Yeah, because
That's why.
if you wait a day, you can watch the whole game on YouTube.
That's why the TV, the cable TV cable box from 2010 used to be 113 million. Now it's at 73 million. That's a big 50 million drop off between 2010 and 2025. Well, let's just say 26 now. When it comes to consumption of cable between households, that just what I'm saying. That just the reality of the situation. But ratings, but like I said, Angel's fine. At the end of the day, she's still a culture phenomenon, and I always can't wait to see her play.
Me neither. And I can't wait to see what's gonna happen because something always does.
Yes, of course.
Something always does. But yeah, them other men's sports that they be talking about, the only people that can really gloat the ball is the NFL,
Yes.
college football. They can gloat because they have the in-person experience and on TV. Everybody else is kind of, they have they time, just like college basketball. They have their most impactful time during the tournament. But they've been playing since November.
You
You
know
know,
what I
so
noticed? I noticed um, Buffalo Bills fans don't jump into Cincinnati Bengals fans saying that Josh Allen bringing more ratings than Joe Burrow.
no, ain't nobody over there doing that. That's only them Clark fans do that
Yeah.
foolishness.
So
Yeah.
it don't matter.
Do you hear LSU Tiger fans talking about the Gamecocks don't have as much ratings as we have? Do you ever hear us saying that? Do we ever have that argument? No.
No, because it don't matter. Because that's the only thing they can hold on to. That's the bottom line. They can't hold on to no basketball success of hers. They can't hold on to even her playing right now because she's not even in the spotlight. She in fashion work this week. Now, if we want to flesh our chest, you don't think Angel fans could go to Clark and say, "Oh, why all of a sudden she doing fashion stuff? She wasn't doing before."
Oh,
Oh,
you talking about Caitlin doing Prada or whatever it
yeah,
is? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's the fashion week. Oh,
I wasn't
and,
moved. I wasn't moved though. I was like,
but then what I'm saying, my point is, we not throwing in their face. Oh, your fave doing fashion week now. Who
because
started that?
we adults, Devon. We
Yeah.
ain't got time for that
That's what I'm
foolishness.
saying. So it's like we don't focus on that because we could celebrate Angel on court success. We could celebrate her greatness on the court. We don't have to celebrate that she brought in fashion in WNBA. She brought in, style and stuff that they did not have before that woman came into the league. Now they have, and now those women have the opportunity to maximize their brand because of her and what presence that she brought. We don't go around throwing in their face, hey, now your fave doing fashion stuff. Don't you need to thank Angel for that? Now we don't do that because, like I say, we don't care about that stuff. We just
don't
care
care.
about my favorite player play. We just want her to play. We just care about her play, not all the other stuff to throw in MAGA face. That's just not what we at as a fan base.
Yeah, we don't care. No. Yeah, moving we just. This is the first time we ever had this argument among fan bases. But I mean, it's okay if that's what y'all want to do. I just I don't get it because there's a lot of stuff out there that's not getting the ratings. So, but yeah, let's go on to the next thing.
Yes.
Let's talk about Duvall. Whenever this CBA get together, you know, at some point the CBA is gonna get done. I believe it is, and some of these ladies are gonna be eligible for a Supermax salary that'll be over $1 million. Now, there was a lot of people trending online talking about that with the I think it's 5.65 cap, that certain teams won't be able to, um, they won't be able to build a team around. Say like you have like the Fever right now. They got Caitlin, they got Kessie Mitchell, and they got Aaliyah Boston. If you gave them all the max,
And they
that
deserve it.
will, yeah, that will only leave about 1 million. 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 1 shoot about 2 million or 1.9 for the rest of your 9 roster spots. Okay, so so they saying you it's gonna be hard for you to build a team after that. Then I got to thinking, Deval,
Yep.
if when they get this thing together and somebody's gonna get a max salary, right? Everybody on the Chicago Sky, besides the rookies, which is Angel, Camilla, HVL, Maddie Seagrass, everybody else are unrestricted free agents. I got a question for you, Deval.
Yep.
Chicago Sky gonna give Sloop or Ariel Atkins one of them max $1 million deals?
If they do that, I want to get Trump involved. I do. I want them to get investigated. I want Congress to get investigated because none of them they ain't worth $1 million. And I know damn well Michael Alter, Sleepy Joe, is not gonna allow Jeff P to get any player named Courtney Vandersloot, one bad knee, Mr. Ed, and Ariel Atkins, aka Predator, $1 million. They ain't even worth $5. Talk about $1 million. Nope. They better not do it. They better take a discount. They better take a discount like a Dollar Tree. They better not get no $1 million. The only $1 million player on that team is Angel Reese. Only one. Now Camilla, you give her $500K. Cool. But other than that,
they don't get nothing, Deval. They under contract.
I know, I get that. I'm just saying.
For them.
I said the only one worth. I ain't saying the only one that going to get right now. I said worth. Keyword is worth. $1 million is Angel. Camilla might be worth $500K. All the other ones, they ain't even worth $200K.
But Deval, I'm saying it very quietly. If Jeff P want Ariel Atkins to return, do we have to offer her the max?
Nope. Let her walk. I'm telling you. If she get $1 million, get Trump involved. If she get $1 million, I want Congress involved. I want Jasmine Crockett, get on the podium and want the Chicago Sky to be investigated. That's not $1 million player. We're not gonna do that. I don't care. They trade for what's the girl name? Enrique. She's not $1 million player either. Nah, they not $1 million player. They not. You get them $1 million, man. I'm telling you, investigate
You gonna lose it? You gonna lose?
I'm gonna call for investigation. I'm gonna call for Congress to get involved. I'm gonna call for the the IRS to get involved with Michael Alter and wonder how they getting this money to sign for $1 million player when none of them ain't play like $1 million players. No. Ariel Atkins gonna get this $300K and a coupon, and she gonna be happy with that.
Deval. Deval's like, no.
Nope.
Deval. They are unrestricted free agents.
Let them stay out there then. They don't need to come back. Not for the $1 million. Nope. Not for $1 million. Like I said, nope.
You don't think so?
Nope. Not for the $1 million. Shit. Nope. I'm telling you, they need. That's a scam. They, you know what I'm saying? If they give them $1 million, I'm think Jeff P is a Nigerian, because that's the only people that scam like that. Nope. I would not do it. Nope. Not for no $1 million.
Okay.
Not for no $1 million.
Not for $1 million,
I don't care. They have a million man march. They ain't giving them $1 million. Nope. I'm telling you, I would want them to be investigated if they get $1 million.
I'm just when this CBA deal gets done, there's gonna be a different. Okay. Let me come at Deval from a different perspective. Okay. Everybody on this Chicago Sky team is a unrestricted free agent, except for I think for Anya Wary, I have to look it up or something like that.
She unrestricted too.
And yeah, if you are trying to get people to come there. Say like you're not even messing around. Say like you're not even messing around with Vandersloot. Let's take Vandersloot and let's take Vandersloot and Ariel Atkins off the table.
Yep.
Aren't you gonna have to overpay to get free agents to come there?
I overpay somebody else. I ain't overpaying them. That like I say again, at least overpaying somebody a free agent, they give me hope. I know what they is. Shit, I ain't paying them not no $1,000,000. Man, please. I ain't paying them together the $1,000,000. Man.
You ain't gonna do it?
And nope. I'd rather say that cap space to somebody else. Nope. I would not do it. Nope. I'd rather give it to Michael Alton and his kids. I wouldn't give it to them. I wouldn't give it to them. Nope. The deal, you take that and buy another person with that. Nope. Nope. Not for the $1,000,000.
I'm just telling you, because Angel and Camilla, they still on they rookie deals.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nope.
you say no.
Nope.
I'm just telling y'all, chat, that even if the WNBA comes back and they agree to the 5.65 million cap or the 9 million one that the players propose, it still will have WNBA players becoming millionaires for the first time, and you're gonna have to pick who you put on these max deals. Usually, you would use it for somebody that you wouldn't normally court, like in the Fever situation. You would probably get a max deal to Kelsey Mitchell,
Yes.
because you still got Caitlin Clark under a rookie deal, and I want to say this might be the last year under Aaliyah Boston's rookie deal, right?
Nah, this is a third. I think this is a fourth year.
So yeah, this is last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you don't have to worry about her. You can just get that Supermax to Kelsey Mitchell. But the next year,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have to make a decision, and then the year right after that, you're gonna have to get her money to Caitlin too.
Yes.
So
of course.
it's gonna if the cap is 5.65 million or whatever it is, it's gonna kind of limit you in order. You're not gonna really be able to give out 3 max contracts for the simple fact that the other 9 to 10 people on your team, they're not gonna be making the average if you do that, because you'll only have about a good 2 million left to pay them.
Mm-hmm.
So they say a lot of people are saying that this is the end of you putting together these so-called super teams, because you know the Fever they overpaid everybody. Really, they overpaid Bonner. Remember, they gave her the max to come. So I was just saying, in Chicago Sky's point of view, I think they're gonna have to, even when this CBA deal gets done, Duval, I think they're gonna have to overpay some people. But you saying you're not overpaying Vandersloot, but Vandersloot is Jeff P. girl though.
I don't care. Nope. I would not do it. Nope. I would buy Rachel Banner a Krispy Kreme and she could go for free. See, I would not pay her no 300, 400, 500,000. I would not do it. Nope. Nope. I'll tell you, I want them investigated. If they do that, I want Congress involved. If they do that, I want, what's it called, Change.org. We all sign a petition, and we want Donald Trump to look into it. I'll be a Donald Trump fan there at that point. I'll be a MAGA at that point. Look into Chicago Sky and their own business dealing, because that's malpractice. I'm not doing it. Nope. 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 None of them give me up. Nope. Nope. I don't want them to have $1 million life insurance. Nope.
You don't want that.
Nope. Nope.
You say no. You just
Nope.
no. Just
Nope.
no. Okay. Nope. Okay.
I'll pay somebody else.
Oh, you pay.
I won't do it. I won't do it. I'll pay PTO. PTO, I won't pay you $1 million, but I get you close up there. Cause you're a better option than them clowns. No, I would not do it. Nope. I'm telling you, I want to investigate it. I know what I will. If they try to pay them $1 million, I have it go to a vote like they going to a vote for the Chicago Bears to play in Arlington. Nope. Tell you, not doing it. I want the mayor to get involved. I want the governor to get involved. I want everybody to get involved. Nah, cause that's like I said, that's highway robbery. You know what I'm saying? That's a scam.
That's a scam.
That's a scam. They do that. We doing a 30 for 30 for Chicago Sky. I'm telling you, nope.
I am here, chat, to prepare you for the foolishness that could come down the pipe.
Nope.
Because Vandersloot seems like she is assured that she's coming back.
She ain't come for no $1 million.
She ain't gonna take that 200,000 with all the money.
Then she can sit out. Nope. her broke knees and her big ass baby. Nope. Looking like American guy. Nope. We're not doing it. I don't care about her or what's your girl name? You know what I'm saying? Quigley. Quagmire. I don't care. Nope. None of them get $1 million.
What about Ariel Atkins? Her neither?
Hell no. Nope. She can go back to Washington. That's all I care. Nope. Nah, man. She did she play like $1 million player?
She did not.
She played like she worked at Walmart. Nope.
She did not.
Nope. No, we're not. Nope. I will not do it. I'll trade Ariel Atkins before I pay her. I'll sign and trade her to wherever she want to go. Nope. There's on certain people that deserve $1 million. I'm going to name them. Angel, $1 million player. Asia, $1 million player. Fee, $1 million player. Caitlin, $1 million player. Aaliyah, $1 million player. Kelsey, $1 million player. That's about it right about now. Oh, I say Sabrina, $1 million player.
Yeah.
Everybody else, not really. Even Ryan Howard, she too inconsistent. I can't pay her $1 million like that.
What about Stewie?
She old though. That's the problem.
Yeah, she is old.
Now prior Stewie, yeah, $1 million player. But right now, I couldn't do it. You got to go to Sanders, Stewie. Ask Sanders, she got it.
Yeah, that's just like Seattle Storm. Mm-hmm. What they gonna do? They gonna do NECA. They gonna do
not for no $1 million.
They gonna do Crash Out.
Not for no million. They better get that with that Project B. They ain't getting it with us. Nope.
So
not doing
Seattle
it.
might see them roll up out the door.
Oh, my fault. I forgot somebody. Paige is Dallas, $1 million player.
Yeah, Paige.
Nope.
Yeah. But I mean,
all the other ones, nope.
Like Alicia Gray. What do? She
800.
She an unrestricted free agent.
800.
You gonna give Alicia Gray 800?
Yep. I'm gonna get another $1 million. She better come down that price. She already acting goofy. Nope. I won't do it.
Shut up. You know good.
I won't do it. She not getting no $1 million. Ain't nobody on the Mystics worth $1 million. Not Kiki, not Citron, none of them. Nope. I will not do it. And let's go. Kadesh son. Mary Mabry? Nope.
Hold on, I'm about to bring it up for you so you can just go nope down and hope down. Because I was just thinking like, okay, so like the Atlanta Dream team, you got Ryan Howard, you got Alicia Gray. When that money come up, chat, what do these teams do?
Nope. None of them. Nope. Shakira? Nope. Nope.
Just like
no $1 million player.
Yeah, Washington got a Shakira. Austin is coming up. Well, no.
Nope.
She a restricted free agent, so that's different. But on Seattle, you got Sykes.
Nope.
You got NECA. You got Skylar.
Nope.
Ezzy McElroy. No, I don't.
Nope.
That. You just said no for you.
Alyssa Thomas, I give her $800,000. I can't give her $1 million. She's a great player.
Phoenix, Satu, Kai. What you do with them?
800. They can't get $1 million. Nope. I can't do it.
Somebody asked me something in the chat. I ain't supposed to be looking, but I'm gonna tell you, Alicia Gray would be hard for me not to. If Alicia Gray, I I'm with Duvall. I would start off at 700, 800,000, but if she decided to walk out the door, like put it to you like this. Here's the problem, y'all. So if Atlanta don't give Alicia Gray the max, and Chicago Sky give her the max,
we give her $1 million. We'll give her 800. Alicia Gray.
I think the Chicago Sky gonna have to overpay for players.
They probably is. But this is what I would do. This is what I do. I say, Angel, get your ass out there. You should offer each person a Reebok deal, and we'll pay on the rest. That's what we're doing. But no $1 million player. Nope. We're not doing it.
You want to save the Chicago Sky some money?
Yep. Because I want to say for Angel. You know what I'm saying? She a $1 million player. Nope. You tell Angel, hey, you tell Alicia Gray, you want to be on Reebok? We'll give you 500 and $1 million out of that. You know what I'm saying? And then you get the rest with, you know what I'm saying, Chicago Sky, and you work that out. But we ain't paying no $1 million. You ain't no $1 million player.
Think about it. Once Angel comes up, we know she getting the max.
Yes.
But then you have
100%.
Camilla, and then if you go pick up somebody like Alicia Gray, you got to work them numbers.
Mm-hmm. Because this is the thing y'all got to understand. Especially, this is why Angel's a $1 million player. Well, not only for her on-cut success, she made them millions. They owe her money.
I get what you're saying.
She get underpaid.
The problem is, Duval, the Sky have put themselves in such a bad predicament. They gonna have to overpay people.
Now, the good news is that facility, because of Angel, is a lot bigger than everybody realized. So that helps. That helps somewhat.
I don't think some people care. They want that money.
They want the money, but you know the women in the WNBA, they number one thing they look for is the practice facility. They care about their practice facility.
I'm talking about to leave where they know shit is like certain teams. Like if you try to get them from Phoenix, it's hard, man. Phoenix already got that.
Yeah, they got a good facility, and you know what I'm saying, in a good area to live. And
like if you gonna have to pay Casa money.
I'll pay some money, but not me.
And you just said she's not worth $1 million.
Nope. 800,000. Angel, you give her rest in that shoe deal. That's what you do. She did it for Dejanay and her homegirl and Anissa. She did it for Anissa. She did it for Dejanay. You could do it for Kai. Hey, we'll give you that shoe deal. You take this less money right here and let's go. Reebok is back. She brought it back. So they got money now. Nope.
Now New York, they got Stewie.
Can't do it.
They got Stewie, Sabrina, and JJ.
Sabrina's the only $1 million player on that team.
So
nope.
You wouldn't pay JJ?
Not $1 million. Nope. I can't do it. Nope. I say, JJ, if you want to be OKK, you got to take less money.
I think you got to pay JJ.
Not no $1 million. Nope.
How you going to pay JJ? How you not going to pay JJ $1 million?
Because I'm going to tell JJ, you in New York. You can market yourself. You can make your $1 million off the court, off the screen, and all that good stuff.
Stop the lies. She ain't that type of marketing person. Stop that.
But she get a little something. If the team good, somebody will sponsor her.
She got to get her money up front, Duval. Stop that shit.
She you know, say she in New York and they still winning. Somebody get a little something just to give her advertising. Nope.
I disagree with Duval. I will pay JJ.
Nope. Not no $1 million. I ain't say I won't pay her. Not $1 million.
I would. She a champion.
Nope.
Twice over. I will pay JJ.
Well, I tell JJ, thank you for your service and leave key card. I won't do it.
Now, Stewart, I would ask her to take some kind of, you know,
discount.
Yeah, but JJ, I wouldn't want to lose her to another team.
They'll be all right.
No.
Y'all still New York. I won't do it. Not for no $1 million. Not for them. No.
So let me ask you something. So what you gonna give Alana Smith?
Hell no. No. Sharon Reese ain't dumb. No.
So that's what I asked you. I say, so you giving Alana Smith $300,000?
No. Nope. Sharon Reese ain't dumb.
You not giving her $300,000 either?
Oh, $300,000. I give her $300,000. Yeah. Alana Smith. She more. I give her close to probably 6 or 7, because she is a two-time. She is a defensive player of the year, multi-time defensive, all defensive team player. She got accolades. No, so I'm not gonna disrespect her, but she ain't getting no $1 million.
What you giving McBuckets?
Oh, that's a hard one. I won't give her $1 million either, but I'll probably give her close to like 700-800, because you got to think about her age too. McBucket's like 30, about to be 36, so she close to the end than the beginning. So you got to factor that in as well.
So this is my last example, y'all. Then we gonna move on. I got another one. The Sparks. What you do with what you gonna do
No,
with
I know you about to say Hamby. No,
Amber and Kelsey Plum? What you gonna do with them?
no, none of them. No, because I'm talking. First of all, I ain't paying Kelsey since she said she wasn't Rican. So no. If she a Rican, I probably would have paid her $800,000. Because she ain't Rican, I'll pay her $750. Nope.
Kelsey Plum and Derek Hamber are unrestricted free agents.
No.
They can walk out the Sparks show.
Well, tell them walk to LeBron James agency, because we ain't paying them. No. Not no Erica Hamby. No. She better get her kid selling books. She better get $1 million off that.
You gonna let them walk out the door, Devon?
Yep. For $1 million, I give them $700. I say I don't got it. I say, I say the check ain't come in yet. No. Not for no meal. Not for no meal. No.
Hey y'all, we are discussing the WNBA CBA talks, but we all have decided that we know a deal sooner or later will get done. We are discussing when they get that deal done, whatever cap space they have, we are discussing who deserves that $1 million max salary that somebody gonna get. And Devon said Plum and Derek Hamish, he said no.
Nope. I won't do it. That gonna tie up my cap.
Let me ask you something.
Okay.
So when Rakia and Cam bring,
you know damn well I ain't paying her no $1 million. Not no Cam.
When they come out their rookie contracts, what you doing with them?
I ain't paying no damn Cam. Cam Brink, she walk her ass, right down to Malibu Beach. I'm not paying her. No.
Let me get this straight. The only person you really want to pay, you gonna pay is Kelsey Mitchell. That's it.
I pay. Oh, you talking? Okay. I'm gonna tell you my $1 million. I told you.
Tell me who your $1 million people are.
Angel in Chicago, no question. Right. She getting underpaid. All the money she made for the organization, and she's 2-time All-Star. Kelsey Mitchell.
You ain't get Camilla nothing.
$500,000. Nope. She ain't no $1 million player. Nope. Now let go to Kelsey Mitchell, $1 million player. Kelsey Mitchell, $1 million player. Leah Boston, $1 million player. Kayla Clark, $1 million player. She's underpaid. She in the angel category. She should be getting 10. She's underpaid. I'm not gonna doubt that. Okay, we're gonna go fee $1 million player, no question.
Okay.
Aces, like I said, Asia $1 million player. Jack, I can't do it. I love you, Jackie, but you gotta get $850. You can't get $1 million.
Wait, hold.
Hey, Jack can't get $1 million. I pay Asia.
Jackie $1 million?
No, I pay Asia. Asia get that meal. Jackie, you can't get it. Jackie, you gotta take one for the team. And I leave the key open for you to come on home, but you can't get $1 million. No.
Two-way player, Devon.
I get it. No. Nah. We gotta think about the cap. The cap is low. We cannot pay all these people $1 million. This ain't the Salvation Army. This ain't charity. We got to distribute the cap the way it need to be distributed.
What you doing with Chelsea Gray?
She ain't no $1 million player. Nope. This ain't no rival. Nope. Chelsea, you're an all-time great. You're a Hall of Famer. You're gonna be in the GOAT competition of point guards. You gotta take less. You cannot get $1 million. Asia, you get $1 million. Huh?
You tripping?
No. Asia, you're $1 million player. You get the $1 million. Let me keep going. All right. Now, Dallas, Paige, you're $1 million player. You get the money. That's fair. Sabrina in New York, you get the money. You're $1 million player. Everybody else, y'all gotta take less. Nah, the cap is low. Y'all thinking if the cap is $9 million, yeah, I'll pay them all $1 million. But if the cap is $5 million, you gotta make some decisions.
Okay, I got one person.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get your take.
Mm-hmm.
Marina Mabry in Connecticut.
No, you know damn well I ain't paying her. I don't care if Sanaa Rivers get mad. I don't care if they dating. No, Sanaa Rivers, you give us on your money. No, not no $1 million. Not no $1 million. Not no $1 million. We not doing that.
I'm okay with that. I wouldn't pay her $1 million either. But
she can crash out all she wants to. No.
I'm just saying Connecticut ain't got too much You know, but because you
Uh,
got to understand, people like Tina Charles and Marina Maber, they were getting max money.
you said Tina Charles, prime Tina Charles, I pay. Not this Tina Charles. No, Tina,
Yeah,
you gotta take less.
Marina Maber was making 206,000.
Tina Charles, you gotta take less.
I think she did take a little less. She was
But
making
she
one.
gonna take less again. That
She
means
was
she
making
used to
one.
it.
She was making 170. So hold on, let me go. Let me go. So let me get this straight. So we got your stuff. Okay, anybody on the Valkyries? Nobody.
No, no.
Nobody.
I love Veronica Burton. She ain't a $1 million player. I love Killer Thornton. She not $1 million player. I'm sorry. I pay if you want me to pay Natalie $1 million. I pay her.
No.
Natalie, you're $1 million player.
Oh, this is for the players.
I pay Natalie, but I ain't paying them players. Nope, nope. I won't do it.
All right, then. All right. But you'll give AT her million.
I give it close. I give
You
her
won't even
850.
give AT the million.
I give it close. Like I said, we got to cap. Keisha, we got to cap. We got to pay everybody. We got to cap. We can't pay everybody $1 million. Some people got to take less for the sake of the team.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
They coming to me, Chad. I'm just I'm messing with it.
I know the chat man. They'll be all right. Come on.
What you doing with Gabby Williams?
No. Not $1 million. Nope. She better go overseas then. Bye. Go overseas. Go overseas. We ain't paying you. We ain't paying you $1 million here. Overseas. No dinero. No dinero. No dinero. Nope.
What about Malonga when she come off that rookie deal?
No, hell no.
You not even playing Malonga?
Not no $1 million. Y'all watching all right. Does she look like $1 million player? Nope. I would not do it. I will not do it.
You know why I think she is? Because she is the youngest and holding her own.
That's fine. But she ain't do nothing
Never went to no college, no nothing doing her
That's fine.
thing.
Nope.
And
Not yet.
So in 3 years when her rookie deal is over with, she's gonna be.
She better show me something. She better be dominant. She better be like Wimby. She better be dominant. If she ain't like Wimby, I ain't paying on no $1 million. Nope.
She will say the ball work for the Sky front office.
That's fine. We're gonna have a lot of players because I ain't paying none of them no $1 million.
You need to stop being so cheap, DeVal. You sounded like Jeff P.
I ain't paying them $1 million. There's only $1 million player on that Sky team. We all know who that is. Nope. Everybody else, y'all better take a discount. Everybody else, y'all better roll some. Y'all better eat at churches. Don't eat at that rich places. Eat at church of chicken. Y'all can get full off church of chicken. You get 10 people for $10 at churches. You can be all right. Y'all better eat at churches and change your lifestyle. Nope.
The most egregious one, Chad, was Jackie Young.
I can't do it. I love Jackie. I love Jackie. I can't do it. 850 Jackie.
No.
You gotta take less. Asia the only $1 million player on that team.
I can't have Jackie walking out the door.
Asia is the only $1 million player on that team. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. No, Jackie.
You're not gonna even give it to Hamby nor Plum.
Nope. Now, Jackie, you can always come on home, but you can't get $1 million. You can come on home, but not $1 million. You cannot get $1 million. Nope.
I got one question for you before we get off this topic. What did you think about Mark Cuban comments about going to like an NIL style system for the WNBA?
They'll generate revenue. I like it because that was on the Vegas Aces tried to do with their own one company, right? That pay everybody $110,000.
The Chamber of Commerce or something.
Yeah, pay everybody $110,000 on the team.
Yeah, I mean, this thing say, hold on, let me read this right quick, and then let me make this a little bit smaller, make it bigger again. Yeah, because he said instead of relying entirely on team payroll budgets, Cuban suggested creating sponsor-funded endorsement agreements coordinated by the league. In his concept, companies would pay athletes directly through structured partnerships tied to branding and marketing value rather than standard salary cap. With help from the league, they could create NIL deals with sponsors that go directly to the players.
Mm-hmm.
Make it legal, create a cap per player based on years of experience.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Like I said, it's revenue stream for the players. I think they should get more of a percentage of their jerseys and merchandise and stuff like that too. So I think they, I think that would be beneficial for the WNBA. when it comes to pay scale and pay structure. Because they're not gonna get the NBA type salaries anytime soon. They're too behind for that. But something like this could really create some financial opportunity for those ladies. I would love for that to be in place. So I hope that happens. And
he was just suggesting, he was like, instead of y'all arguing back and forth with the CBA deal, how about you take a page out of the college books? He said, because bottom line, at the end of the day, you guys would never be able to pay the top players what the college ranks is paying them. But
I don't think it should have to be either. I think it should be both. I think you should have a good CBA and that.
Gotcha.
Because you can market. Yes, because my thing is with women. Women are more marketable when it comes to the masses than men. And let's just be honest about that. And so that NIL will work better. It'll be a better system within the WNBA than it would for the NBA. And so, yes, I would love that for the W. So have a good CBA and that. And that way you could, boost the salaries of everybody. That's how everybody can get paid. But, as of right now, It's on a few $1 million players. Nope. We move on, but nope.
Yeah, we about to move on. You ain't no good.
Nope.
Well, I'm glad we went. Who wins $1 million in the W with Duval? That was a good game. Duval is only giving it out to 2-3 people. No, I'm just
no. A few. Nope.
He said he got to keep his cap tight. And he can't be running around here not being able to win, messing around with these contract deals.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Jeff P having to figure out a real cap? Lord help us, Jesus.
He already schooled us over.
Right.
I told you I'm gonna get Congress involved. I promise you that. I'm gonna call Jasmine Crockett. She gonna help me out. I'm gonna get Congress involved because they're a scam out there.
I'm telling y'all, chat. I'm just keeping y'all together because I don't want. Look, if Vandersloot come back, I don't know, chat.
If they give her $1 million, I'm gonna tell them to sell the team.
Let's see what she making. What is she making right now? Hold on, because I just don't. I can see him doing something for his friend or whatever you call it.
Yep.
But I hope it don't happen. But I seen that online. People was making jokes. They say, watch Jeff P F around and give Vandersloot $1 million, y'all. And we gonna be on here crashing out. I was like, I wouldn't put it past her. She making $185,000.
That's not even the match right now.
Huh?
That's not the match right now.
That's not the max right now.
So
no,
tell me.
But if he give her anything close to it, I'm still gonna be looking at him side eye.
He better not give her $1 million. I don't even want her to get 800,000. She need to get 5.
You need to get the veteran, whatever the veteran thing is, and just go on about your business. But anyway, y'all. People in the chat say, "Why you trying to get us up? Trying to get us upset?" I'm just telling you, chat. They gonna be slanging money once this CBA deal gets done. They gonna be slanging money around. And Chicago is one of them teams that because they've been so bad, they gonna have to overpay some of these people to get them to come to Chicago. I'm just getting y'all. That's just my take on it. I could be wrong, but I think some of these agents and these players are gonna fleece the hell out of Chicago Sky because they know about their reputation and how it looks in the public. They got this lawsuit going on. All this stuff is going on. I just don't know how they don't convince. You'll be a fool to go in there and take the minimum from Chicago in the state that they are in now.
Yep.
What if Kia Nurse run up in there and tell them she wants $700,000?
I'll tell Kia Nurse to kiss my. You know what? You ain't get no $1 million or 700,000, 800,000, anything else. You better get your sugar daddy. That's what I would tell her. Go get your sugar daddy. You pretty enough. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go find you one of them rich men, a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Ball player. You ain't getting no 700,000 from us. Nope. Not you. Nope.
Why you
Not
gotta be like that?
because kid nurse can't play like that. Nope. I won't do it. I won't do it. You're not gonna get my blood pressure up. I won't do it.
I know. They already said in the chat. I'm getting people upset. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just keeping it at 100. I thought that's what I was doing. Hold on, y'all. All right, we're gonna get into our last topic. Well, y'all, Dallas is out here tripping. Apparently, they we already heard that that they pushing back the date that they're gonna be finished with the facility. And hold on, I'm gonna bring this up for y'all. I'm gonna bring up this tweet. Is this the one? Let me see. I can't see them. I'm getting old. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all. Let me read this tweet. The Dallas Wings are frustrated with the development company for the new practice facility due to delays and missed deadlines. They have decided to take control of the project themselves on the Dallas Wings Development LLC. The Wings will cover the remaining $27 million to complete the facility, as well as any future budget increases to ensure completion. The city of Dallas has agreed to pay almost $700,000 in fees caused by the delays. The Wings organization stepped up. Duvall, what's going on? Why is it so hard to build a training facility for these women? Why are these training facilities running into these snags? I don't understand.
This is Chicago Sky South.
Right.
This is why I like, think about it, for real. Think about it. Satu left. Natasha Howard left. A lot of these great players from Dallas left. You know what I'm saying? Alicia Gray got traded. What's your girl name? Marina Mabry got traded. Like I said, this is a bad organization. They just not as loud as Chicago, but they bad. Now, one suggestion the council made that I think is suitable if the Wings take advantage of it is they want to get them the American Airlines Arena, which is downtown Dallas. I think for
the games, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea because I think Dallas going to a new arena, right?
No, I don't think the Mavs going to a new arena. Wow.
Oh, okay. I thought the Mavs were going to a new arena and they just giving them that.
No. You know they seasons is different.
Yeah.
They don't play at the same time.
Yes and no, because Dallas in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Then they'll be playing at the same time.
At least I ain't heard of Dallas because American Airlines City is a big place. So
yeah, right downtown too.
Yeah, I don't think they rebuilding that nowhere else, to be honest with you. But I just don't understand why it's so hard for these teams to build practice facilities, and they go out here to announce it when they're gonna have it done. And I think this one got pushed back. What, another year?
Yeah, supposed to be 2026, but now it's 2027.
Yeah,
but like
another year. And I'm just trying to figure out. And they coming in and they gonna take control of it.
But this what you gotta understand. A lot of these owners was incompetent. And when you brought in two A-list celebrities to a league and their fan base come with them, now the expectations change. Now we expect them to run like regular organizations. And now these owners are starting to catch back up. Because they should have been had practice facility for these ladies and paid leave and all this stuff. But because the W wasn't even thought of or even cared about, they was allowed to mistreat and disrespect these women when it comes to things that they need to be successful. So now us fans, us Newark fans, the Angel fans, the Clarkie fans, and Paige got her fan from Connecticut, whatnot. Now we hold these organizations accountable. Now we telling them, hey man, y'all can't just be giving these women pennies while y'all giving these men, you know what I'm saying, for the main young. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it like that. You have to, you know what I'm saying, show these ladies some respect. And by showing them respect is building decent facilities among other things, for them to be successful at their craft. And so now they just trying to get their head out their ass and start to do something that's normal organizations practice. So,
Well, look, listen at this. The initial cost of the project started at roughly $54 million. This is the Dallas Wings practice facility, and has risen to over $81 million and cost delays. For their part, the Wings have agreed to front the additional $27 million and cover any cost overruns necessary to get the facility built. In April of 2024, the city of Dallas and the WNBA franchise agreed to terms that will see them use the new arena at the convention center for a minimum of 70 days per year, along with the practice facility that had 3 5-year renewal options, meaning that the Wings will leave the facility after 5, 10, or 15 years. Council members expressed frustration with their own project management partner and the complete lack of progress on the project as a whole. Staff literally looked in the camera and said, "We will have this opening in spring of 2026," said City Councilwoman. It's the end of February in Texas. This is pretty much spring. We're about to have spring break. We haven't had a groundbreaking, let alone an opening. They ain't even broke ground.
I know.
How you spend money like that and ain't broke ground?
That's why I said this is functional. This Chicago Sky South. That's why I said.
Yeah, it's like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's almost like everybody was rushing. Okay, yeah, we got this free agency period coming up. We're gonna have the most free agents in all the land, and we just gonna rush and put something out here and say we gonna, because we know this is a sticking point for free agents.
Yep.
But we really ain't worked. We really ain't worked. Did the work to bring this to fruition. That's what it sounds like to me. Let me just run out here and say, look, we do it. That's why Chicago people wasn't believing what they were saying. Like, I don't know this. Until I see it, I don't believe it. I just don't understand why the W can continue to operate this way. It should look bad on the league as a whole.
But just like you told me. I ain't gonna say just like I told you, but remember what you told me. These leagues, they should have known how to cater to the new wave of fans that's coming into the league, but they still catch it back up. You remember you told me that in the live previously. And so this is the same thing. Because like I said again, if Caitlin Angel never came to the W, if they never existed, right? The CVA would have been done because they probably would have had to take 9%. And it still would be working with these outdated facilities that nobody wants to work in and these outdated conditions. And these women would just have to accept it. And that's not, you know what I'm saying, that's not WNBA practice. It shouldn't be WNBA practice. And so, again, so at the end of the day, this league is, as a whole, is trying to catch up to the new wave of popularity and fandom that comes in the league that holding them accountable. That's why I won't be surprised within the next 5 years, some of these owners selling their teams to the billion-dollar people that could really run these operations. Because they can't run it right now.
And I agree, you were right. This thing says Council Member Adam, I ain't gonna try to say his last name, suggested the city explore cheaper alternatives, such as offering the current home of Dallas Mavericks and Dallas Stars to the WNBA team. Now, the Dallas Stars, I live out here. The Dallas Stars play out here in Frisco in North Dallas, and the Mavericks play in downtown Dallas. The men's basketball and hockey franchises are seeking new homes after their lease ends. It seems we're going to have an empty American Airlines Center in 2031. And how that hasn't been brought into the conversation is beyond me. Instead of continuing to up the ante at Bank of Dallas, I would like for us to explore the assets we already have that we know are going to be obsolete soon. So you are correct, Duval. When the lease ends, the Mavericks are looking to find a different place along with the hockey team.
Yeah, because remember, the conspiracy theory was before this year, because now they're getting 2 expansion teams that coming to a W. not W, but the NBA. The conspiracy was they wanted to get rid of Luka so they could devalue the product on the court. Because, like I said, the new owner of the Dallas Mavericks is from Vegas. And they own like the Palms Casino or something like that because they want to get a casino in Texas. And Texas don't have any casinos, is that correct?
No. The state of Texas, you can't, no casinos in Texas.
And they fighting against that. They trying to pay what you call lobbyists and stuff like that to try to get a bill passed so they could get a casino in Dallas, in Texas. And the conspiracy theory was before this year was if Dallas didn't get the casino that they want to get, passed in Texas, they'll devalue the product and allow the other owners of not W, but NBA to allow them to relocate their team to like Vegas. That was the conspiracy theory at the time. But now that conspiracy theory is gone because like Vegas and Seattle gonna get a team probably after this upcoming season because they're supposed to be expansion, supposed to come in during the summer for the NBA. So, but they still gonna have to get a new arena for Dallas Mavericks, and so that's why I say the Dallas Wing get the American Airlines arena. That's a good alternative because what you could do is just like use that money to refurbish it and get it modernized and still, have a good arena that everybody can have access to.
Yeah.
Because
I really don't think because like I said, I do live out here. I really don't think where the hockey players play. I don't think that's big enough. But of course, American Airlines Center is big enough. But right now they talking about refurbishing the Bank of Dallas, but like the councilman said, sooner or later the men will be leaving assets. Why don't we look at that? But I just don't understand how. Now I'm not gonna say every team. Well, I take that back because Phoenix they got some dysfunction too.
Yes.
So, you gotta
think about the owner sleeping with Soldier Cunningham. He getting it in. He want that youth. He want that MAGA. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't understand.
Yeah, you gotta pass on that. You can't say Phoenix ain't dysfunctional. You got the owner. You got the owner doing the R. Kelly. Nah. He doing the R. Kelly.
It seems like all of this is over your girl head. You know who I'm talking about when I say your girl?
Yeah.
Kathy Eaglebird. It seems like the league is moving too fast, too quick for her.
And I would say they're still trying to catch up. That's why I say eventually some of those owners are going to have to sell the team. And they don't have to allow these billionaire owners that can come in, that have the finances to properly fund these women and this league. Because the money is going up. Like I said, 2 more teams coming in 2028. Philly coming in 2030. Like I said, Connecticut getting relocated to Houston. And so it's like the money is going up. You can't keep operating like a mom and pop shop. And that's what a lot of those WNBA owners were running and operating like because, like I said again, it was okay to lose $10 million a year when you get a tax write-off. So you really wasn't losing money.
Oh, yeah. I know, big girl. I live here. You ain't no gambling in the state of Texas. When I first moved here, I was like, I can't get no liquor. Never mind. That's neither.
Well, you can't get no liquor, but you get In-N-Out burgers. Yeah, I love In-N-Out. I went to In-N-Out in downtown. Woo, that thing was fire.
You stupid.
That thing was fire when I went to In-N-Out Burger downtown.
I haven't been to In-N-Out Burger in a while because it's way on the other side of town. But I might have to roll up over there and get me some In-N-Out. I like In-N-Out.
Yeah, I went to In-N-Out.
At first, I didn't understand the hoopla because it was because they're a California
chain.
Base chain. But then I was like, oh, this kind of good. Oh, okay. But I get that. I get what you're saying. I think what is going on is they got this superstar. Well, they got this star in Paige, and
Paige is a superstar.
Yeah, they want to capitalize on it. But I think they just I think they just started throwing out stuff. We gonna have a facility in 6 months, and
because Paige. The thing about it, because Paige is a superstar, not a star, she's a superstar. And because of that, it forces them to modernize their stage because they weren't doing that for Enrique. They kept the same bullshit there.
They did.
They kept the same bullshit for Satu. They kept the same bullshit for Marino. They kept the same bullshit
That's
for
why
Alicia Gray.
Satu gave him the
She gave him the deuces.
Gave him the middle finger. Yeah, she did.
But when you got a superstar in Paige, you can't operate in mediocrity anymore. That's why they hired her coach. That's why they hired what's it called, Mr. Miller. They Jim Miller, whatever the name is. But they hired Miller.
Oh,
Kurt Miller. Kurt Miller. They hired Kurt Miller to operate everything that Paige desire. Mm-hmm. She forced them to step up, you know, say their business practices to be a functional organization because she holding them accountable. And that's why, like next year, when you got Flajay, wherever she go, that could be a situation where you got Juju in 2027. That could be a situation. Those are superstars that I'm naming. They gonna hold the organizations accountable. That's why I said those organizations gonna have to sell. Some of those organizations gonna have to sell to people who got money to operate a WNBA franchise the way it should be operated. You cannot operate this shit like it's a mom and pop store. It's not a mom and pop store anymore. Y'all in the spotlight now. Y'all no longer in the dark where nobody don't care. You no longer on ESPN. You say other. That's what it used to be at. It used to be at other. Now you at the fourth or fifth slot on the thing where they say NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, WNBA. Now you could be clicked on. But before then, it used to be under other. We couldn't even find your ass. And so that's why they changed. W got to change. That's why those women stay strong. You going to get your money because you deserve your money. Don't fold because you is in the best position that you was ever had at any point in your life.
Well, on our way out the door, chat, I got one more thing to show y'all. Speaking of the women, because the women, they got some cracks going on, Duval. I hope they ain't got that much longer. What, a week, 2 weeks, or whatever they call it. But the WNBPA, I always say this wrong. The WNBPA, the players, held a virtual meeting on Tuesday night to discuss the state of CBA negotiations, the tone of which became tense almost immediately. Among the reasons for the tension, according to multiple sources, is the approach to negotiations and a potential strike. So, chat, some players don't want to strike. Some players do want to strike. And they got into heated discussions today during this virtual meeting.
You know what's so funny? Before the season ended last year, all the players said they was on the same page. It was like 90-1 or something like that, right? Now, there's some dissension in the camp. The owners did exactly what they wanted to do. They wanted to create fractions. So, you know what I'm saying? So they could get a deal done and get a deal done with less money. Nope. Women, y'all got to stay together. Like I say, Fee, if you're smart, you go to TNT. You tell them to come up with $30 million because TNT don't have no other league they have to fund. They don't fund the NBA no more when they're paying $250, $300 million a year. They only paying $15 million for Unrivaled. Double that money. Allow the Unrivaled do 5-on-5 until the CBA can get done. That's what they need to do. That's what I would do. I would go to TNT if I'm Fee. Go to TNT, ask them to come up with $30 million. So we know, say we could do a 5-on-5. TNT don't have no sports or anything of consequence during the summer where you can't have additional programming operating on. TNT and those women should come up with the money where they could do a 5-on-5 league until the CBA get ratified. Because, like I said, the reality of the situation is this. We don't care what those players play. We just want to see them play. If Angel play on Rival in the summer, we going to watch. If Caitlin playing on Rival in the summer, we going to watch. If they play in the W, we going to watch. So it's not like we are connected to a league where we only watch the league. Like I said, let me break the football. If Trevor Lawrence try to play in the UFL, I'm not watching that shit. That's not my problem. Now, if he play for Jacksonville, I'm going to watch for Jacksonville. Because I'm a Jaguar fan and Jacksonville native. I'm not watching Trevor Lawrence try to play in USFL or any other league. But with Angel, with Caitlyn, because those are player individual brands when it comes to the WNBA, we will watch them in other leagues. We will watch them in leagues that's in the conjunction of the WNBA. So women, y'all need to stay strong. Create a extension of the Unrivaled until the deal could get done.
Duval, how much can you take what Annie Constable say is true?
Now, I can't take none of that is true because we know she the ops.
Right.
We know she the ops, but she probably got a source in there. But we know she the ops.
Right.
We know she the, but that's why I said. But
Yeah,
this is why I say the women got the most leverage that they go ever have because we don't care where they play. We going to watch. That's the difference. Like if it's the NFL, we're not going to watch Patrick Mahomes play in the XFL. We're not. We will watch him in the NFL. We'll watch him in Kansas City. But we're not watching Patrick Mahomes in the XFL. We're not going to do that. We're not going to watch Lamar Jackson in the Arena League. He going to watch himself in the Arena League. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Nope. We'll watch him play in Baltimore. We want to watch him play in the Arena League. We're not watching Josh Allen play in Canada. We're not watching him play in the Canada Football League. No, we're not. We're going to watch him play for Buffalo. That's what I'm saying. NFL is team driven. So we watch the team. We don't care about the players. But when it comes to the WNBA and NBA, we care about the players. That's a players league. So if the players that we care about play in other leagues, we will watch them. We will not watch them. You know what I'm saying? We would not stop watching them because they're not playing the W. We don't have ties to the W like that. So women, stay strong. Create another league. Fee, go to Dallas. Not go to Dallas, but go to TNT. Tell them to come up with double the money so we can play the players that need to be paid. You can have 5-on-5 till the CBA get done. That's how you win the CBA negotiations.
They got to stay united. They I don't know what else to tell them. If they don't stay united, if them owners smell blood in the water, they gonna pounce.
They already doing it.
You better stay united. That's all I can tell you.
That's why they keep throwing out these deadlines and this flat salary of $1 million and stuff like that, because they want those women to pounce. But I'm telling you, y'all got leverage. Like I said, if I'm on Rival, I get together with Athletes Unlimited, get the money through like I said, the TNT sponsor and whoever, and fund those leagues until they get a CBA done. That way a lot of those women can get paid. And that way they don't have to panic and rush into a bad deal that they're going to regret because of, their greed and their desperation. You don't have to be desperate. You got the A-list celebrities. Wherever they go, we going to go. Y'all will be fine. Mm-hmm. Put the pressure on the W to get this shit done.
Put the pressure on the W?
Put the pressure on the W to get this done. You got TNT. TNT is mad at the NBA because the NBA backstabbed them. I guarantee they would love to fund the W to put the pressure on the WNBA to get back at the NBA for the way they got treated.
Well, I gotta thank you for that, Duval, but we got us a hot take to do on the way out the door. Mm-hmm. You ready for it? Yeah. And I want your honest chat. This is our hot take topic. Just came off the dome. Mm-hmm. Just want to get y'all comments on it. Mm-hmm. Right off the dome. Let's go. Duval, you ready?
Yeah, I sent you that. Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready? Here we go.
Damn honest.
Wait, hold on. Duval, I'm a troll. I admit that. But Jeff P. and Tyler Marsh was locked, step throughout this whole video. How it make you feel? Let me know. I'm here for your emotion. How did it make you feel?
Watch that.
Yes.
Scam artists. That's all they are. They're scam artists. You know what I'm saying? They took money from Bedford Park. They haven't paid those people back. They stole their facility. They stole their land. And they, you know what I'm saying? And they try to fleece them. And they use a danger name to fleece them. And you know what I'm saying? Then they treat my superstar like she, you know what I'm saying, she'll nobody knowing that y'all making money off her. Scam artists. Scam artists. Pay your players and pay. Don't pay a lot of them players $1 million, but pay your players, and most importantly, pay that owner that you scam out his money. Free Angel.
My first initial reaction was, I told you these ninjas will be back.
I knew they were coming back. As they passed that January deadline, I was resigned to know they were coming back. I think Angel knows they'll come back too. That's why she says she's still on the contract, but she didn't say she's excited to play with their ass. You see how she parsed her words when she had that December press conference at the Olympic team training camp. That's not by design. She don't like the organization, and the organization don't like her. But I think what she hoping for is they sell the team.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Thank you, Reddit Milky Way. Hold on, y'all. Reddit Milky Way, thank you for the $5 super chat. She said, Keisha, no mas. Voldemort and Mushmouth are full of it.
I'm telling you, man. Scam artists. They like Nigerians. Nope.
They walking around there like it's just another day. They the best organization known to man. They not getting sued. It's just a regular day in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they walking around, Chad. So
y'all better hope that this case go to court, because if it gotta go to discovery, they gonna sell the team. Cause they don't want the money to come. They don't want that book to be shown. Cause you gotta show that in discovery. You gotta show how much money you actually made in all those years, and they don't want that to be shown.
All I know is by the time all this is over, we gonna all need therapy.
Yep, we already need therapy.
This is a toxic relationship we have because we love our Angel Reese, but Lord Jesus. But I just was like this, and so all this ties in to Nadia Rollinson at the draft thing, calling him on the cell phone. Look, we got the number 5.
Yeah.
They are all in on this shit, chat. And Micah Alter is sitting up at the top like, yeah, I know. I told him to do all this stuff. But Poe Tyler, boy, I ain't going to say Poe Tyler. I'm just going to say Tyler Marsh is trying to keep his job at this particular juncture. He didn't look all that comfortable. Did you think he looked comfortable with that man?
Hell no.
No, he didn't look comfortable to me.
Because that ain't what he signed up for.
No.
But just
that
like I
man
said,
got him out there doing PR.
Yep.
And he a head coach.
They got Angel on the slave contract, like she working for what it called, making the band with P Diddy. They got that girl on the slave contract. They know they making money off her, and they not doing enough to make her feel like she's the franchise player. And so Tyler Marsh, same thing. But Tyler Marsh ain't a man. He don't let his nuts hang. You know, so he always just, you know what I'm saying, being a puppet. That's why I can't respect you, Tyler Marsh. And that's why Angel don't respect you. Because you're not a man. You don't stand on your own 2 feet. You don't stand on your square.
You don't see none of the players walking it with him.
Nope.
Don't y'all find that odd?
You'll think Angel be right there at the facility. But she said F that facility. She said, free me. That's what Angel said. Free me. F that facility, free me.
We here for you, Angel. I when I saw it, I said, oh, Lord. Oh, they all in on this shit. They all in.
Angel said, free me. Free Remy. That's what she said. She said, free me.
I hate to tell y'all, I don't think they're going to free her.
They can't. Financially, they'll be ruined. They can't.
They gotta make money for this. Did y'all see what was in there? They gotta make that money up, y'all.
Yep.
Money talks, bullshit walk. My mama used to say that all the time. And people, powerful people with money use people all the time. And even if they can use Angel for one more year, just to drive sales or whatever, they know they dead in the water without Angel Reese on their court.
But they don't try to do it. They probably gonna try to sell the team before she want to leave. And what they'll do, they'll sell the team and then they'll convince her to stay. Because I think Angel will stay for a new owner. Angel she'll stay for a new owner that got money, that could do things that she feel like could help the team. I think she'll stay for that owner. Cause I think she loves Chicago. I believe from the bottom of my heart she loves Chicago.
I think she liked the city too.
She don't like the organization.
Right.
So if the organization sell and new like the Lucas, if they come buy it, I think she'll stay for real. Because they could do things that she needs for them to do for her to be on a competitive team. It's like right now it's hard for her to sell the Chicago Sky based on all the shit they got going on. And how she's being treated publicly. And that's what the worst part is. You got a franchise player and you treat her like she's a role player. That don't look good for those free agents that loves her. Kai loves her. DJ loves her. You know what I'm saying? Sykes love her. Even AT loves her. A lot of those players love her. And they see y'all treat her like this publicly. It don't look good, man.
Yeah, I don't know how she convinced Kai to come. Like, money might convince her. Like I say, money might convince her because she might not get $1 million from
Phoenix ain't gonna give her $1 million.
From Phoenix. You see what I'm saying? That's why I think that's why I say Chicago is gonna have to overpay people just to get them to be on their roster, in my opinion, because of the way they handle their business. But I mean, they do have this selling point of the training facility. I just don't think it's going. That's why they had to make sure this thing get done, because they'd be completely dead in the water. Say like this thing had got pushed back like the Dallas facility, or they'd be dead in the water. Dead.
Now, I will say this. I want to make this clear to the chat. I'm not saying a lot of those players it's not worth $1 million. A lot of those players are worth $1 million. But if you got to factor in the cap, that's $5 million. You can't pay them. You can't pay all them players $1 million. Not with no $5 million cap. Now, if it's a $9 million cap, then you can play a lot more people $1 million.
Yeah,
because that's a bigger cap.
I like the $9 million. Yeah.
So if it was $9 million, yeah, Jackie Young, and you could probably pay Ryan Howard and Lisa Gray and all of them $1 million. But if you got a $5 million cap, you can't pay them $1 million. Nah.
No.
They're gonna have to take some discounts. They're gonna have to take some Dollar General discounts. I'm sorry.
That's why a lot of people are saying with the league's proposal, it's gonna make you have to, you're not gonna be able to play at least 3 people. Not even max money, just great money. Even if you gave them all 900,000, like you say, that still hit your cap. You still got 9 other players to play.
They're gonna have to come to a compromise and get that cap to like 7. If they get to 7, you probably could pay 2 out of 3 max money, and then everybody else will have to take below market deals. But if you talk about at 5, you can't pay all them people $1 million. Not for the $5 million cap. You have to pay them $1 million and then get a bunch of undrafted free agents to fill out the rosters.
Just to fill out the roster and hope for the best.
Yeah. You can't just pay them $1 million at a time. But like I said, Angel's smart, and I know that woman's one of the smartest people I ever met, especially at her age. Use some of that Reebok money to pay the difference. She got equity in the company. That's why all her friends getting paid. She got equity in the company. She could get them money. She get them paid. If you
I don't know if I'd be. I know what you're saying, but I don't know. I don't know if I would even intertwine in helping the Chicago Sky.
But she trying to help herself.
I'm talking about she might just want to wait that year out, finish it out, and get up out of there.
They ain't gonna. I don't think they'll trade her. She too valuable.
I'm talking about when her contract is over.
But now, I thought she got 5 years, and then this is what we don't know. They gonna still have the core? Cause they on core ain't your ass. You can best believe that.
It's a 4-year deal.
Then they gonna core. So that's why it's like at the end of the day, what her best hope gonna be is Michael Alter quietly sell that team, because they can't come out publicly and say Chicago for sale, because then the people will pressure him to sell it for less value. So what they trying to do is make it quiet, so if they sell the team, they can get what the team is worth. If that makes sense.
I get what you're saying, but Michael Alter strike me as a person that's a little. I just got this feeling in my bones that he one of the people you got to put out the door.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong.
And maybe the NBA, maybe Al Silver and Caffeine will maybe do that. Because like I said again, this league is going into a new stratosphere, so they're going to need other billionaire owners to do the things that need to be done for this franchise and this league to be run properly. You can't run it like a mom and pop show stop anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, do people know that Chicago Sky don't even have a training staff? They only have a scouting staff and stuff?
No, they don't.
That's not a functional league. That's a league that run like they don't got no money. And we know they got money. And so that's why they're going to need to get billionaire owners to take over these less and well-run franchises for them to properly run an organization. And the same thing with Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need these owners to get these millionaire. Like let's throw a team out, let's throw an owner out there that could probably buy Dallas. What you think of Mark Cuban? He buy the Dallas Wings and get them practice facility and stuff. Cause remember, when Mark Cuban bought the Dallas Mavericks, he the first person that modernized their locker rooms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
None of that was never happening in the NBA till Mark Cuban came in there and modernized the locker rooms and put PlayStations in each locker and everything else. So he's a person I can see him buying, the wings and then modernizing the wings and the locker rooms and stuff like that to make the wings more attractive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cause that's right now, man. You can't operate at status quo when you got a league that's growing, that's more in the spotlight, and therefore these players and media people are holding these leagues and teams accountable.
Well, Duval, I just wanted to give you in the chat some nightmares for y'all go to sleep tonight, and I figured I'd go on show Jeff P. and Tyler Marsh running around with their hard hats on, being Bob the Builder. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
They just better not pay Flute no $1 million.
If they do, what you gonna do?
I'm calling Congress.
I'm going live.
I'm calling Congress, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna be MAGA. I'm calling Trump. Hey, look into this.
Because you think about it, I'm just keeping it in 100. I mean, they ain't got to pay none of the rookies.
They can't pay her ass. Not no $1 million.
Sluted with the booty.
Not for the $1 million.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully they not that crazy, but I don't put nothing past Chicago. Not the Sky.
Mm-hmm.
And she hanging around for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to ask yourself, why was Sloop? Why wouldn't she want to go to a place that got a great training staff and for her medical? Anyway.
And the reason being because, like I said, in Chicago, she still got control.
Yep.
Because she put her buddy on. The GM she put on. Without him, he wouldn't even got a job in Chicago. She became his business partner.
So you think he gonna forget about her when it's
time? He gonna look out for her. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna get Trump involved. That's what I'm telling you.
If he give her that $1 million, you get Trump involved.
I'm getting Trump involved. We're gonna do change.org and we're gonna hire a petition to get your ass up out of there. Ain't no Vandersloot getting no goddamn $1 million. Nah, buddy. I'm telling you, I'm getting Trump involved. I'm telling you, I'm getting Congress involved. They need to do an investigation.
Hey, we just doing hypotheticals, y'all. Just a rumor. I'm just, I don't know. Jeff P, he different, but he gonna try to hold on. Like even if he negotiate with Enrique gonna tell him $1 million. Yeah,
Yeah.
And he gonna be like, what? Yeah, $1 million. So I don't know, Duval. We about to get up out of here.
I'm gonna say, Enrique, you gotta go back to Notre Dame then.
And then Duval say he calling Trump. So
I'm calling Trump. I promise you. I'm gonna become MAGA. I will. I promise you that.
And Angel gonna be coming into the locker room like $1 million, huh? Okay. All right.
But then if they get $1 million, If we gonna have Angel McCautry telling them to share their money and get headphones and stuff so the player will feel special, oh, that's just for Angel because Angel make tens of millions. I don't know.
I think that's just for Angel. They're not gonna expect Vandersloot to buy no beats. No.
They ain't gonna ask Richard Bell to buy everybody Krispy Kreme shops so so they get the hot donuts on time. No, that's just for Angel.
Yes.
Okay.
And yes,
okay.
hot boy. They about to get fleeced, Duvall.
Mm-hmm.
People gonna be coming in there asking for stuff like $500.
And Jeff better say, if it's Richard Bell, nope.
Rachel Banner gonna say 500. I got a podcast, Jeff. I played it Unrivaled. I have value.
And I'll tell Rachel Banner what time Krispy Kreme red light special start. Because you got a better chance of getting money from them than you get it from me. That's what I would tell her. I would tell her that. Nope. Not no meal. You better take you Chicago pizza. Nope.
Okay, Bob. We gonna see how it go down.
I'm telling you.
We'll be here.
I'll tell Rachel Banner, you better catch happy hour. You won't catch it with me. Nope. Nope. I ain't finna bam, thank you, ma'am, and leave $20 on the dresser. Nope. Not you, Rachel Banner. You don't deserve that money. You gonna take that minimum.
Yeah. I don't know, chat. I think when it happens, I'm going live immediately.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right here with you.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna do a change.org. We're gonna do a change.org. Right on live. We're gonna create a change.org. Everybody gonna sign it. We're gonna pass it around, and we're gonna tell Congress to get involved because this will be a Ponzi scheme. Then this will be a bigger Ponzi scheme than the whip ponds with the Mets. It'll be a bigger Ponzi scheme than the whip pond with the Mets. It'll be a Ponzi scheme. We'll have to get Congress involved. I'm saying, Congress, you gotta get involved with this because they doing too much. Dang you.
I'm telling you. Well, in about a month or two, we gonna know. Chad, thank y'all for rocking with me. I gotta go and pack my clothes up. Go see my baby. I got to go get my stuff together, get me something to eat. I gotta get up out of here, Duvall. I just wanted to troll you in the chat for about an hour. Hopefully y'all have sweet dreams. Some people was up in there talking about, why you gonna give us nightmares? Yeah, man.
Dreams and nightmares, just like Meek Mill, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be out there. But Jeff P gonna opening day with people saying fire Jeff. Jeff don't care. Don't care what y'all say. Don't care. That man walk around there like Bob the Builder. All right, y'all. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Devon.
Thank you
for getting through it. You were very good today. Look at you.
Yep.
I'm proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, everybody. Hit the like button on the way out the door if you haven't hit the like button. As always, thank you for rocking with us. I'm pretty sure we'll be back for Unrivaled on Friday. We'll figure it out, but we'll be back. We out of here.
Peace.